No, Loki.
All right, we're live. All right. I want to remind you. We're going to go ahead and call up the first priest. First priest. All right, state your name and your registry.
Officer Isaiah Allah, Banya Howard, Banya Sha'ala.
Isaiah
Banya Shala.
Yahba Shim Yah Shabrakto.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahba Shim Yah Shabrakto.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Banya Sha'ala.
Laya Shala. Cover the scroll. All right. We're going to begin with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Sakari.
All right, brother. So like down, let's turn face to the east. We're gonna get the Lord's Prayer. This Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanaw.
Shabbat
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shabbat.
Yahweh.
Lapaka.
Lapaka.
Taba'ah.
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 Chazakah.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Asha.
Asha.
Baratza.
Baratza.
Awa.
Awa.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Akam.
Welcome.
Call.
Call.
Iwan.
Iwan.
Wasalakanawa.
Wasalakinawa.
Wapnawa.
Abwatinawa.
Wasalakanawa.
Wasalakinawa. Abwatinawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabayanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Manasayawan.
Manasayawan.
Ball.
Ball.
Ashayanawa.
Ayashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rakaya.
Rakaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Malakwa.
Wala.
Wala.
Watapara.
Watapara.
Awalabim.
Walawanya.
Aman.
Aman.
In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive
and
us
forgive us
our debts
our debts
as we forgive
as we forgive
our debtors.
our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine
Thine.
is
Thine
the kingdom
is the kingdom
and the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, this is a clock, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yahba Shim Yahshua.
Baruch Shah.
Baruch Shah.
Atana
Atanyanawa.
Akak.
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 La Pa'a.
La Para.
Akar Makala.
Akar Madawa.
Akar Madawa.
Akar Madawa.
Akak.
Akak.
Lasahor.
Wasahor.
Amatazarayim.
Amatazarayim.
Akak.
Akak.
La Payum.
La Koyum.
Amathim.
Amathim.
Akak.
Akak.
Awakawa.
Arakawa.
Atama Allah.
Atama Allah.
Labarsh.
Labarsh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahshua.
Wadama.
The Warama.
In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh
In
Shai,
the name of Yahweh,
please give us the power
please give us the
power to heal all manner of sickness
the power to heal all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
all manner of diseases,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean
to
spirits,
cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shai,
name of Yahweh,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, give the blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barak
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Why Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh,
Mike Allah.
Maka Allah,
Why Halim.
Wala Hayu,
Nazabaya.
Atazamaya,
Alawapi Han.
Alawap Yahan,
Ha Alawapi.
Ha Alawapim,
Hasaranium.
Asaranyum,
Hakwat Zayanium.
Akwatazayo, Ranyum,
Akuyoyim.
Agawaryum,
Wakwatim.
Wagwatim,
Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yahaba Shim Yahshua,
The Wadama.
the Warama.
In the English, bless you Yahweh
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai
and Yahweh,
and Michael
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohanan,
commanding General Yohanan,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
captains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, it's Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha'a,
Asha'a,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahari,
Ahari,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Izari,
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 Ma'am Yahweh,
Ma'am Yahweh,
Asha,
Asha,
Shemaya,
Shemaya,
Waratiza,
Waratiza,
Wayathan,
Wayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Agorka,
Agorka,
All Yanawam,
All Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Ana,
Aina,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yashan,
Yashan,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Yashala,
Yashala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Zarka,
Zarka,
Ayad,
Ayad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yamam,
Yarmam,
Ashamash,
Ashamash,
La'aitaka,
La'aitaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh Yashamar, it's like Yahweh Yashamar,
Yahweh Yashamar,
Wakara,
Wakara,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Atnapashka,
Atnapashi,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Afka,
Naza'aka,
Waaka,
Tabawa'aka,
Ma'aika,
Ma'aika,
Wa'ida Walam,
Wa'ilamon.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills,
unto the hills.
from whence cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve
The
thee
Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going
The
out
Lord shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in
and thy coming
from
in
this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
All right, this is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Adamayalaka,
Adamayalaka,
Atakarash,
Atagarash,
Atashakwat,
Atachakwat,
Alkaya,
Arkayat,
Ana,
Aina,
Awabika,
Awabika,
Yahamayawan,
Yahamiyawan,
Wamashanayika,
Wamashamayaka,
Sha'aba Ra'ash,
Saraba Ra'ash,
Alamaka,
Aramaka,
Ya'ariyamu,
Ya'ariyamu,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayatayaitazu,
Wayataza Aitazu,
Atalu Apanya,
Ataza Wapaniku,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Akawa,
Wayakakida,
Wayakaki,
Ugoya,
Gaboya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yash'ala,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Aya,
Ayat,
Nawa
Nawa
Aitazu,
Aitazu,
Labi Kabu,
Lab Yakabu,
All Yaka,
Ayaka,
Baya,
Baya,
Karaku,
Yakaraku,
Ahaya,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashmaila,
Wayashmaila,
Mawa'aba,
Mara'aba,
Wagari,
Wagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wamawan,
Waimawan,
Wamalak,
Wamalak,
Kalashak,
Kalashak,
Amishabia,
Yashabia,
War,
Tazawar,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawat,
Zawat,
Zarawat,
Labayalawat,
Labayalawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Asha,
Asha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasayarak,
Asaya,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kasaya, Sara'ah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banako,
Banako,
Hayashu,
Hayash,
Yashimadu,
Mashamadu,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawat,
Daman,
Daman,
La Dama,
La Dama,
Shayatambu,
Shayatambu,
Nadiyamu,
Narabu,
Hayra,
Hayra,
Wakazaba,
Watazabat,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabat,
Wakatazamanai,
Watazamarai,
Cornasi Kamwood, Cornasi Kamwood,
Kwamasi Kamwood,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nayara Ash,
Yawirash,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Athnawa,
Athnawath,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatambu,
Shayatambu,
Gargala,
Gargala,
Lakwash,
Lakwash,
Apanya,
Apanya,
Rakar,
Raka,
Rakar,
Raka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Tabaira,
Tabaira,
Yaira,
Yaira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harya,
Harya,
Kantaradama,
Kamtaradam,
Bas Arika,
Basa Arafi,
Wabasco Paka,
Wabasi Rapaki,
Tabahalam,
Tabahala,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Malawan,
Malawan,
Wayabakwashu,
Wayabakwashi,
Shankai, Yahweh,
Shanka, Yahweh,
Yabashua,
Yabashim,
Wayabaho,
Wayabaho,
IDI,
Ayabai,
Wayakaparu,
Wayakaparu,
Wayabadu,
Wayabadu,
Wayadawu,
Wayadayu,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shaka,
Yahweh, Yahweh,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
I'll call,
Al-Kal,
Aratiza,
Aratiza.
All right, in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy hidden,
They have
against thy people,
taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a
and
nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent
with 1%.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gebal
Gebal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashar is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Selah.
Say Lot.
Do unto them
Unto them
as unto the
and
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as a Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as a Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
at the brook of Kasan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They become as dawn for the earth.
They will come as dole for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb
Make their nobles like a rib
and like Z.
and like Z.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah
all their princes of Zabah
and as Zamun,
and as a moon,
who said,
who say,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like the wheel,
Make them like the wheel,
as the stumble before the wind,
as they stumble before the
as the
wind,
fire burneth they wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as a flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right. This is the curses in the this is the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses
Send evils and curses
and punishment
and punishment
and destruction
and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against us,
that speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school,
and the school.
send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses
and punishment
and punishment
and destruction,
and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake loose the treasures of the rich
and shake loose the treasures of the rich
of Israel
that
that refuse to give to the school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
Send evils and curses
and punishment
and punishment
and destruction,
and destruction
to the Edomites,
to the Edomites,
the nations and their drug dealers,
the nations and their drug dealers,
the court system,
the court
the
system,
prison system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the government of our enemies,
all the government of our enemies,
Amalek synagogue and armies,
Amalek synagogue and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
alienation,
skinheads,
skinhead,
post-cosmetosmy,
post-cosmetology,
the gay movement,
the gay movement,
the lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
that's the space program,
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines,
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet
and the airwaves,
and the airways,
the cable access channels
the cable access channel,
and the radio channels.
and the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop
or
us
try to stop us
from broadcasting your words
from broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
And loose all the plagues.
cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume them.
and consume them.
That the plagues shake the house
That the plagues shake the house
of the thief
of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh, Michael, and Gabriel
And Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel
come down
come down
with flying saucers
with flying saucers
and punish all the heathens
and punish all the heathen
that come up against us
that come up against us
as we speak thy word.
as we speak thy word.
Come, cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all
by all
that it is
that it is
the angels that have done it.
the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
throughout the media,
throughout the media,
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy feet. Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. Set that down. Shavium, which means to be seated. Sound correct? Nope, you go ahead and have a seat. We're gonna start. All right, we're gonna start at Genesis 45, and just like one moment. Genesis 45 and 15 in the Hebrew.
35 and 15, so
45.
45.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 45, verse 15 in the Hebrew.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Waya Nashak,
Waya Nashak,
Lakal,
Lakal,
Akiwa,
Akiwa,
Wayabak,
Wayabak,
Allah,
Alahim,
Allah Yahum,
Alayahum,
Wa Akraya,
Akraya,
Khan,
Khan,
Deborah,
Dabarwa,
Akiwa,
Akiwa,
Afwa,
Athwa. Verse 16,
Wahakwal,
Wahakwal,
Nashamai,
Nashamah,
Bayath,
Bayath,
Kara,
Karath,
Laamar,
Laamar,
Bawa,
Bayawa,
Akia,
Athya,
Aki,
Akia,
Yawasap,
Yawasat,
Wayatab,
Wayatab,
Bayanaya,
Bayanaya,
Parai,
Parai,
Wabai, 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 Wabayanya,
Wabayanyan,
Ida, Abadayo,
Abadayu. Verse 17, Wayamar,
Waya Amor,
Wayamar, Parah, all, Yawasat,
Amor,
Amar, all,
Akika,
Akika,
Za'af,
Azaath,
Za'af,
Zaath, so like
Ashu,
Aishu,
Tainawa,
Tanawu,
Af,
Ath,
Barayakum,
Barayakum,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Bawa,
Bawa,
Avataza,
Arataza,
Kanai,
Kanayim. Verse 18, Wakwakwa, Ath, Abiyakum, Wa'ath, Batyakum,
Wabaawa,
Wabawawa,
Alaya,
Alaya,
Wa'afna,
Wa'athtu,
Lakam,
Lakum,
Af,
Ath,
Tawab,
Tawab,
Arataza,
Arataza,
Matazaraya,
Matazarayim,
Wayawa,
Wayakwa,
Wayakawa,
Wayakawa, so like Ath,
Kalab,
Kalab,
Arataza,
Karataza. Verse 19, Wayata'ath,
Wa'af,
Wa'ath, so like
Tazawa, Say, Tazawaya, Tazawaya,
Tazawayad,
Zath,
Zath,
Ashur,
Aishul,
Kwakawa,
Kwakoa,
Lakam,
Lakum,
Marataza,
Marataza,
Matazaraya,
Matazarayim,
Aga, Lawaf,
Agadawa,
Latapkum,
Latapkum,
Latapakam,
Latapakum,
Walanashikum,
Wanalashikum,
Wanasha'athi, so it's like Wanasha'atham,
Wanasha'atam, Ath,
Abayukam,
Talayakum,
Waba'atham,
Wabathum. Verse 20,
Wa'adunakum,
Wayanakum, all,
the Kas,
the Kash, all,
Kalayakam,
Kailakum,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Tawab,
Tawab,
Call,
Call,
Rataza,
Arataza, Matazarayim, Lakwayam,
Lakam,
Lakum, Salaki,
Hawa'a,
Hawa'a. Verse 21,
Wayashua,
Wayashua,
Khan,
Khan,
Banya,
Banya,
Yasha'al,
Yasharala,
Wayatham,
Wayathum,
Laham.
Lachom, Yawasab,
Agawa.
Agawa,
Agalawa.
Agalawa,
Paya.
Paya,
Para.
Hara,
Wayadun.
Wayadun,
Laham.
Lahom,
Tazadath.
Tazadat,
Ladara.
Ladarat. Verse 22. Lakwalam,
Lakalam. Nathan.
Nathan,
Layash.
Layash,
Halapawat.
Halapawat,
Kalapawat.
Kalapawat,
Shemalath.
Shemala,
Walaban. Wa Labanyanin.
Wa Labayanyan,
Nathan.
Nathan,
Shalash.
Shalash,
Ma'awat.
Ma'ara,
Kasap.
Kasab,
Wakamash.
Wakwamash,
Halapath.
Kalapash,
Shemalath.
Shemala. Verse 23.
Wala Abaya.
Wala,
Wala Abaya.
Wala Abawa, Wala Abayawa,
Shalah.
Shalak,
Kaza'ah.
Kaza'at, Sarah,
Ashura.
Ashur,
Kamarayim.
Kamarayim,
Nashayim.
Nashayim,
Matawab.
Matawab,
Matazarayim.
Matazarayim,
Ra'ashur.
Ashur,
Athanath.
Adanath,
Nasha'ah.
Nasha'at,
Bar.
Bo,
Walakam.
Walaham,
Wamazawan.
Mawazawan,
La'abayuwa.
La'abiwa,
Ladara.
Ladarat.
Wayashaw.
Verse 24. Wayashal,
Wayashalah.
Wayasalah, Ath,
Akiwa.
Akiwa,
Wayakuwa.
Wayakuwa,
Waya Amar.
Wayamar,
Alaham.
Alaham, All,
Zaragzawa.
Taragzawa,
Zararak.
Madarak. Verse 25.
Waya'awa.
Mama
Mamatazarayim.
Tazarayim,
Wayaba'aw.
Wayaba'awa,
Arak.
Ra,
Kanayim.
Kanayan, All, Jaquab,
Abayaham.
Abayaham. Verse 26. Waya Gadal,
1 second, so I can just. Hold on 1 second.
If you want to.
All right. What year in it?
Genesis 25 and 26.
45 and 26.
45.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you keep going.
Wayagdawa.
Wayagdawa,
Lawa.
Lawa,
La'amar.
La'amor,
Iwad.
Iwad, Yawasab, Kaya,
Wakaya.
Wakwaya,
Hawa'a.
Hawa'a,
Mashal.
Mashal,
Bakal.
Bakal,
Arataza.
Arataza,
Matazarayim.
Matazarayim,
Wayapag.
Wayapag,
Labawa.
Labawa,
Kaya.
Kaya,
La'a.
La'a,
Ha'amayam.
Ha'amayam,
Laham.
Lahom. Verse 27. Waya Dabarawa,
Alayawa.
Alayawa, Call,
Debaraya.
Dabaraya, Yawasab, Ayashar,
Ashar.
Ashar, Salaki, Gabar, Alahayim,
Alaham.
Alaham,
Wayara'a.
Wayara'a, Haya,
Agawa.
Hadaya,
Hagawa.
Hagawa, Salaki, Ashar,
Shalah.
Shalah, Yawasab,
Lasha'a.
Salaki,
Lasha'a.
Lasha'a,
Atwa.
Atwa,
Watakaya.
Watakaya,
Wawa.
Rawa, Yaquab,
Abayaham.
Abayaham. Verse 28. Waya Damar,
Waya Amar.
Waya Amar, Salaki, Yasharal,
Rab.
Rab,
Awad.
Iwad, Yawasab,
Banya.
Banya,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Alaka,
Alaka,
Waranawa,
Wayawadawa,
Bataram,
Batarom,
Amawa,
Amawat. It's like this book of Genesis, chapter 46 and verse 1.
So like, so what's something that?
Yeah, we'll start that. Let's keep going. I'll take.
YSI.
Wayasa, Yasha'ala,
Mm-hmm.
Wayakar,
Mm-hmm.
Ashar,
Mm-hmm.
Alawa,
Lawa,
Lawa, Salaki,
Wayaba'a,
Wayaba'a,
Ba'ara,
Ba'ara,
Shabai,
Shabai,
Wayazaba,
Wayazaba, Zabahayim,
Zabakim,
Zabakim,
La'alai, La'alayah, La'alayah, La'alayah,
La'alayah,
Abiyah,
Abiyah,
Yatazak.
Gatazar. Verse 2.
Oh no, you can just go ahead.
So like,
Read Genesis 45:15 in English. Like, that's where you stop.
all right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 45, in verse 15 in the English. It's like,
Oh, no, sir.
Try to read up.
It's good.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 45, in verse 16 in the English. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph, brethren, are come, and it pleased Pharaoh well and his servants.
Mhm.
Verse 17. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, say unto thy brethren, this do ye, lay your beasts and go get you unto the land of Canaan. Verse 18. And take your father and your households and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Verse 19. Now thou art commanded this, do ye, take you wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 20. Also regard not yourself, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours.
So real quick before we go further, so I think we covered last week. There's a famine, in the land of Canaan where, where Jacob dwelt, right? And the brothers. So the brothers went out, looking, and they went to Egypt, to get food and things like that, not knowing they was going to meet their brother again, right? Go ahead.
Verse 21. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. Verse 22. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. Verse 23. And to his father he sent after this manner, 10 asses laden with the good things of Egypt, and 10 she asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way.
Right.
Verse 24. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed, and he said unto them, see that ye fall not out by the way. Verse 25. And they went out of the land of Egypt and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father. Verse 26. And told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive.
Joseph is what?
Yet alive.
See, they sold their brothers to the Egyptians. It's like they sold Joseph to the Egyptians. The brothers. They sold Joseph to the Egyptians, and thinking that they haven't seen him so long, they thought he died. Right? Go ahead.
Come. And he is governor over all the land of Egypt.
The Lord rose Joseph up. His brother is now a governor in his in I want to say another nation's government, right? But this is an advantage. You understand? It's an advantage, because now he has favor in his, I want to say, enemies. Right now is not right. I'm gonna say in the heathen's kingdom. Okay, for example, he has favor. So now he can take care of his family. He can take care of his brethren. Because of his position. Right. Go ahead.
And And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 27. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob, their father, revived.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 28. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph, my son, is yet alive.
Mm-hmm.
I will go and see him before I die.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 46, and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Israel took his journey with all that he had,
Mm-hmm.
and came to Beersheba, and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2. And God spake unto Israel in the visions of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I.
All right, that's what you ended, right?
Come on.
Okay, we'll pick it back up in Hebrew.
Yeah, 46 and 2 in Hebrews. Wayamar, Wayamar Salaki, Alahayim, Laya Sha'ala, Mamarath, Halayala, Wayamar, Waya Amar Salaki, Yaquab, Waya Amar, Hanaya, Salaki, verse 3, Waya Amar, Anakaya, Haya'al, Ha'al, Salaki, Alahaya, Abayaka, All, Tayara, Marada, Matazarayim, Salaki, Kaya, Lagawa, Gadawa, Ashemat, Sham, verse 4, Anakaya, Irad, Haimaka, Matazarayama, Waya Nakal, Wa Anakaya Salaki, Ayaka, Gam, Allah, Wayawasa, Yashath, Yashayat Salaki, Yadu, All, Anaya Kayo, Ayanayaka Salaki. Verse 5. Wayakwayom, Wayakwam Salaki. Yaquab, Maba Ara, Shabai, Wayashua, Banya, Yasha'ala, Yaquab, Abahayim, Abayaham Salaki. Tapom, Wa'af, Nashiyam, Baig Dawath, Ashar, Shalah, Parah, Lasha'a, Athul. Verse 6. Waya Kwathwa, Salakia, Makwa, Wakonayom, Wa'ath, Rakar Washam, Ashar, Rakwa Shayam, Baratiza, Kanayan, Wayabayawa, Matazarayama, Yaquab, Wakal, it's like Zariah, Atu. Verse 7, Bayanah, Banayawa Salaki, Wabanya, Banayawa, Banyawa Salaki, Athwa, Banathiwa, Wabanawath, Bana'al, Banyawa Salaki, Wakal, Zarawa, Haba'awa, Athwa, Matazarayama, Shah, Salaki. Verse 8. Wa'ala,
Shama what?
Shamawat, Bana'al,
Banya.
Bunya, Salagi, Yasha'al,
Habayim.
Habayim, Matazarayim, Yaquab, Aban,
Waba.
Abanyua,
Wabany. Sorry. Wabanyua.
Wabanyua,
Wakar.
Bakar,
Yaquab.
Yaquab,
Rawaban.
Rawaban. Verse 9,
Wabanya.
Wabanya, Rawaban,
Hanawak.
Hanawak,
Saki. Kanawak.
Akanawak,
Wapawa.
Opal Wa'a,
Hakatazar Wawan.
Katazawa Wawan,
Wakar Maya.
Wakramaya. Verse 10,
Wabanya.
Wabanya,
Shemaiwan.
Shemayawan,
Yama Wa'a.
Wayamo'a,
Waya. Saki. Wamayin.
Wamaya,
Wahad.
Wayahad,
Wayakayam.
Wayakayim,
Watazakar.
Watazakar,
Washa'al. Saki. Washa'awal.
Washa Wa'al,
Bun.
Ban,
Saki. Hakan. Hakan. Anaya. Hakan Ayana. Saki. Hakan Anaya.
Hakon Anayath, Anayath. So like
What was up next?
verse 11.
Wabanya.
Wabanya,
Lawaya.
Lawaya,
Garashwan.
Garashwan,
Kwaha.
Kohath,
Wamaraya.
Wamaya, Waya. Verse 12.
Wabanya.
Wabanya,
Yahawada.
Yahawada,
Ar.
Ar,
Wa'awanan.
Wa'awanyan,
Washala.
Washala,
Wapawaza.
Waparazah,
Wazara.
Wazara,
Wayama.
Wayamath,
Ar.
Ar,
Wa'awanan.
Wa'awanan,
Baras.
Baraz,
Kanaim.
Kanayim,
Wayahayawa.
Wayahayu,
Banya.
Wanya,
Paratiza.
Paratiza,
Katazawawan.
Kotazawaryan,
Wakamawaha.
Wakoma Wa'al. Verse 13.
Wabanya.
Wabanya, Yashikar,
Tawalai.
Tawalai,
Wapawa.
Wapawa,
Wayawa.
Waya, Waya, Waya,
Wayab.
Wayahab,
Wayawab.
Wayawab, like
Washamarwan.
Washamawan. Verse 14.
Wabanya.
Wabanya,
Zabalawan.
Zabalawan,
Sarad.
Sarad,
Wa Alawan.
Wa'alawan,
Wayakal Allah.
Wayaqwa, Wala. Verse 15.
Allah.
Allah,
Banya.
Banya,
La'a.
La'a,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Yalada.
Yalada,
Layakwab.
Layaqwa,
Bapadam.
Bapadan,
Aram.
Aram,
Wa'af.
Wa'af, Dana,
Diana.
Diana, so like
Bathwa.
Bathwa, Call,
Napash.
Napash,
Banyu.
Banua.
You just up there. Just read it in English.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was you?
46 and 15.
15.
You reading the English, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 46 and verse 3 in the English. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father.
Mm-hmm.
Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make of thee a great nation.
So this goes back all the way to when the Lord spake to Abraham about, the Lord is going to make, through his seed, he's going to make him a mighty nation. You understand? And as a matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get Genesis 15 and Genesis 15 and 13 real quick, if you could. Right? So it was all the way back to that. Right? This is before, so when the Lord was speaking to Abraham and telling him about the promise, the promises, that was going to be given to Abraham. and through it into his seed, the Lord was going to make him a great nation. You understand? They was going to inherit, give him land. You understand? And so like things like that. You got the scripture?
Come. There's
Go
a
ahead.
book of Genesis chapter 15, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
And he said unto Abram, know of a certainty that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs.
It's gonna be where? It's gonna be what?
A stranger in a land that is not theirs.
Right now, we sojourn. It's gonna tell you that we coming into Egypt. I'm gonna jump the gun, but it's gonna say we going in 70 souls, right? 70 souls gonna enter into Egypt. Of the I'm gonna say the 12 brothers, right, and their wives and Joseph, you understand, and their children and things like that. 70 souls. We're gonna go into Egypt, and but this is when the Lord's telling Abraham. This is way before this happened. The Lord's telling Abraham that your children, this seed is gonna become a great nation, but they're gonna be strangers in a land that is not theirs, right? This land is talking about Egypt. You understand? They were strangers. Our ancestors were strangers in that land. You understand? But we became a great nation. You understand? That's the thing. When our oppressor sees us, like we're strangers in this land, right? We're treated like second and third and fourth class citizens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And consistently being targeted, meaning, they targeted us through Planned Parenthood. They targeted us with drugs. They targeted us with, you understand, all manner of evil, all kind of things to destroy us and make us a small nation, make us a weak nation. But yet we keep on growing in this nation. We keep growing. Wherever we grow, we just multiply. You can't stop us. You understand? We just keep becoming a greater and greater nation. And that's what our oppressor knows about us. Our oppressor knows, you understand, that we're the children of Israel. And they looking back in history, they look back in this book, and they say, okay, man, we got to stop them before they become a great nation. We have to somehow, we probably can't destroy them all. So what we'll do is we'll just influence them and put things into their communities to destroy them. You understand? We'll we'll promote, drugs and whoredom in their communities. We'll put drugs and violence and, into their children's minds. You understand? To destroy us. But we keep growing, and they can't stop us from becoming a great nation, right? Go ahead.
Right. And shall serve them.
Uh-huh.
And they shall afflict them 400 years.
Uh-huh.
Verse 14. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge.
The Lord says he's gonna do what?
Will I judge?
The nation that we're gonna serve, which is in Egypt, the Lord's gonna judge them, which is the Egyptians. Right? Go ahead.
And afterwards shall thy come out with great substance.
Then we're gonna come out. That's what we did. When we came out, when the Lord judged Egypt, we're gonna get into that too. I can't wait till we get to Exodus. When the Lord he smited Egypt with all the plagues, and you understand, the Lord destroyed them, and we came out with a great substance, man. You understand? Okay, we can go back to where we were.
Verse 3. There's the book of Genesis chapter 46 and verse 3. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will make there make of thee a great nation. Verse 4. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also surely bring thee up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. Verse 5. And Jacob rose from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father and their little ones and their wives in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry them. Verse 6. And they took their cattle and their goods which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his seed with him. Verse 7. His sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his seed brought he with him into Egypt. Verse 8. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt.
Mhm.
Jacob and his sons, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn. Verse 9. And the sons of Reuben, Hanak, and Phalu, and Hezron, and Carmi. Verse 10. And the sons of Simeon, Jamel, and Jamin, and Ohad, and Jachin, and Zahar, and Shaul, and Slagia, the son of a Canaanitish woman.
Mhm.
Verse 11. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, Gahath, and Merari. Verse 12. And the sons of Judah, and Onan, and Shalah, and Faraz, and Perez, and Zerah. But and Onan died in the land of Canaan, and the sons of Faraz, and Hezron, and Hamul.
Mhm.
Verse 13. And the sons of Issachar, Talah, and Favah, and Job, and Shimron. Verse 14. And the sons of Zebulun, Sarad, and Elon, and Jalil. Verse 15. These be the sons of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob in Padan Aram, with his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 30 and 3.
All right.
That's awesome.
Okay. Go back to the Hebrew.
Come on one con. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 46 and verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wabaniah, Gad, God,
Tazapayawan,
Tazapayamun,
Wakagya,
Wakabia, Shana,
Shawa, Shawanaya,
Shawanaya,
Watazaban,
Watazabun, Ara,
Iraya,
Araya, Salaki,
Wow, it's like Wa'ara, Wadia,
Wa'awaradia,
Wa'awya,
Wa'awarayu. Verse 17.
Wabanya,
Wabanya,
Shaw,
Ashar,
Yamana,
Yamana,
Wayashua,
Wayashu, Salagi,
Waya,
Wayashua,
Wabar, Yaya,
Wabal Raya,
Becky, Washara,
Washara,
Aktham,
Akthum,
Wabanya,
Wabanya,
Wabaraya,
Wabaraya,
Kabor,
Kabar,
Wamalak, Ya'al,
Wamalaki. Verse 18.
Allah,
Allah,
Banya,
Banya,
Zelapa,
Zalapa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Nathan,
Nathan,
Laban,
Laban, Allah,
Lala'a,
Lala'a,
Basawa,
Batawa,
Watalad,
Watalad, Ath, Allah,
Layaqua,
Layaqwa,
Shash,
Shash,
Shasha,
Shasha,
Ashur,
Aishru,
Napash,
Lapash. Verse 19.
Bunya,
Bunya,
Rakal,
Raqual,
Asha,
Aishat,
Yaqua,
Yayaqwa,
Yawasa,
Yawasat,
Wabanyami,
Wabanyamya. Verse 20.
Wayawalad,
Wayawalad,
Layawasa,
Layawasat,
Baratiza,
Barataza, Matazarayim, Ashar, Yalada,
Lawa,
Loa,
Asana,
Asana, Bat,
Pawa,
Pawa,
Pawataya,
Pawatayas, like
Para,
Para,
Kahan,
Kahan,
An,
An,
Ah,
Ath,
Manasha,
Manasha,
Wa'a,
Wa'at,
Aparayim,
Aparayim. Verse 21.
Wabanya,
Wabanya,
Banyamin,
Manayamya,
Balai,
Balai,
Wabakor,
Wabakwar,
Wa'ashabal,
Wa'ashaval,
Gara,
Gara,
Gara'a,
Gara'a, Slag,
Wanaiman,
Wanaman,
Akia,
Aki,
Wawa, Second. Wara Ash.
Arash,
Mapium.
Mapium,
Wakapium.
Waklapium,
Warad.
Warad. Verse 22.
Allah.
Allah,
Banya.
Banya,
Rakal.
Rakal, Ashar,
Yalad.
Yalad,
Layad.
Layaquab, Call, Na,
Napash.
Napash,
Arabaya.
Arabaya, Ashar. Verse 23. Abanaya,
Wabanya.
it's like Wabanya,
Dan.
down,
Kashim.
Kashim. Verse 24.
Wabanya.
It's like
Wabanya.
Wabanya,
Naphtali.
Nabatalia,
Yakataza.
Yakataza all,
Waganaya.
Awaganya, Awaganya, it's like Wayashar,
Wayataza.
Wayataza, it's like
Washalam.
Washalom. Verse 25. Ayla, Banawa,
Banya.
Banya, it's like
Balaha.
Balaha,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Lathan.
Dan, Laban, Laraqual,
Larakal.
Larakal, it's like
Bathwa.
Bathua,
Wakalad.
Wapalad, Ath, Allah,
Layakwal.
Layaqual, Call, Napash,
Shabai.
Shabai. Verse 26. Call,
Hanapash.
Hanapash, Haba'a, Layaqual, Matazaraima,
Yataza Aya.
Yataza Aya, Yarakal,
Yarakawa.
Yarakawa, Salaki,
Malabad.
Malabad,
Nashia.
Nashua,
Banya.
Banya, Yaquab, Call, Napash, Shasha,
Shashayam.
Shashayim,
Shasha.
Shasha. Verse 27.
Wabanya.
Wabanya,
Yawasat.
Yawasat,
Ashar.
Ashar, Yawalad,
Yalad.
Yalad, Salaki, Lawa, Ba Matazarayim, Napash, Shanayim, Call,
Hanapash.
Hanapash, Labath,
Labaya.
Labaya, Salaki, Yaquab, Haba'aya,
Haba'a.
Salaki, Haba'a, Matazarayim,
Shabai.
Shabayim,
Pa.
Pa. Verse 28. Wa'ath, Yahawada, Salah,
Shala.
Shalah, Salaki,
Lapanyu.
Lapanyua, All, Yawasat,
Lahawara.
Lawahara,
Lapanyu.
Lapanyua, Gashna,
Gashana.
Wayaba'awa,
Wayaba'awa. Arataza.
Arataza, Gashan.
Verse
Verse 29. Wayashar,
Waya Asar.
it's like Waya Asar, Yawasat,
Marab. Bathu.
Marab Batua,
Waya
Waya
Lakara'ath.
Lakora'at, Yasharala,
Abayawa.
Abayawa,
Gashana.
Gashana, Waya Ra'a,
Alayawa.
Ayalawa, Waya Pa'al,
Wayapa.
Waya Paul, so like all, Sawa,
Taza. Or
Tazawara,
forgive me. Taza Wa'ara Yawa.
Tazawaya Ara,
Wayabak.
Wayabat,
Al.
all,
Taza Wa Ara.
Tazawa Arayu,
Awad.
Hawad, verse 30, Wayamar, Yasharala, all, Yawasat, Amata,
Amawa.
Amawat, so like
Hapayim.
Hapayim,
Akwaya.
Akwaya,
Ra'awatia,
Ra'awatia,
Panyaka,
Panyaka,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Iwadka,
Iwadka,
Kaya,
Kaya. Verse 31. Wayamar, Yawasab, all,
Akiwa,
Aitiwa, Waya all, Bath, Abba,
Abayawa,
Abayawa, Slag,
Ayla,
Ayla,
Wa'ag, Yeda,
Wa'agida,
Lapara,
La Para,
Wa'amar,
Wa'amar,
Alayawa,
Alayawa, Haya, Akia, so like
Wabaya,
Wabaya,
Abaya,
Abaya,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Baratazar,
Baratazar,
Kanai,
Kanayan,
Bawa,
Bayawa,
Alaya,
Alaya. Verse 32.
Wahanashi,
Wahanashim,
Ra'aya,
Ra'aya,
Taza'an,
Taza'on, Kaya,
Anashi,
Anashia,
Makwana,
Makwana,
Hayawa,
Hayu,
Wataza Anam,
Bataza Anon,
Wabakwaram,
Wabakoram, Wakol, Ashar, Lakwaham,
Waham,
Lahom, Salaki, Haba,
Ya'awa,
Haba Iowa. Verse 33, Salaki,
Wayahaya,
Wahaya,
Kaya,
Kaya,
You supposed to stop at verse 1, right?
Wakwa, Yakwa,
Yakwara, Lakham, Para, Wayamar, Ma,
Wa'amar,
Wa'amar. So like Ma,
Ma'aishaka,
Ma'aishaka. Verse 34. Wa'a,
Wa'amaratam,
Wa'amaratham,
Anashia,
Anashia,
Makwana,
Makona,
Hayawa,
Hayu,
Ibadika,
Ibadiaka,
Manaya, Rayana,
Wamaya, Ranayawa. So like Waya'ad,
Wa'ai,
Wa'ad, so like yeah.
Ata,
Aita, Gum,
Anakanaya,
Anakanaya, Gum,
Abath, Yanayo, Abath, Yanawa,
Abath Ayano, so like
by Boar,
Babor,
Dashboar,
Dashabor,
Barataza,
Barataza,
Gashu,
Gashur,
Kaya,
Kaya, Dawa,
Waba,
Bath, Matazarayim, Call,
Ra'ai,
Ra'ayat,
Taza'an,
Taza'an.
Verse,
So book of Genesis chapter 47 verse 1. So like so we stop at 1 or we read 1?
Yeah, no, I mean, we read one.
Cool.
Yeah, read one. Mm-hmm.
Wayaba'a,
Waya Ba'a,
yeah,
yeah, what's up?
Wayagad,
Waya God, Para, that's
Lapara,
like La Para,
Waya Amma,
Waya Amor, Abu,
Abi,
Abi,
Wa'aki,
Wa'atia,
Wataza Anam,
Wataza Ainum,
Wabakoram,
Wabakorum, Wakal, Ashar, Laham, it's like
Bawa,
Bayawa,
Marataza,
Marataza,
Kanayim,
Kanayim,
Wahanam,
Wahanam,
Barataza,
Marataza,
Gashwan.
Gashua.
All right. We'll read it in English.
It's like we left off at. What do we leave off at? 46 and 15.
Yep, that's where you
Come on.
Oh, here you go.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 46 and verse 15 in the English. Salaki. 46. Verse 16 in the English. And the sons of Gad, Ziphion, and Haggai, Shani, Shuni, and Esbon, Arai, and Aradai, and Arali. Verse 17. And the sons of Asher, Jimnah, and Ashua, and Isui, and Bariah, and Sarah, their sister, and the sons of Bariah, Habar, and Machil. Verse 18. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter, and these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls. Verse 19. The son of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. Verse 20. And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Aseneth, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bare unto him. Verse 21. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela and Becher and Ashbel, Gorah and Naaman, Ahai and Rosh, Mapom and Hapom and Ard. Verse 22. These are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Jacob. All the souls were 14. Verse 23. And the sons of Dan, Hushim, 24. And the sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, and Gani, and Jezer, and Shalim. Verse 25. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter. And she bare these unto Jacob. All the souls were 7. Verse 26. All the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, besides Jacob's sons' wives, all the souls were 66. Verse 27. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 10. So like verse 28. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph to direct his face unto Goshen, and they came into the land of Goshen.
So 70 souls, man, came into Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Of Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Of his ladder, of his loins, all those sons, right? You know what I'm saying? The 12 sons, right? And Joseph and their children and their wives and their children. You understand that's who went into Egypt. 70 souls, right? And when you read on, let's say if you go to matter of fact, let's go ahead. You can get that Deuteronomy 10 and 22. You understand? So we went to Egypt. You understand? 70 souls came out. You understand? You can't even number how many of us came out, man. You understand?
10.
Uh-huh.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10. Like
22.
10, chapter 10, verse 22. Thy fathers went down into Egypt with 70 persons.
Uh-huh.
And now the Lord thy God had made thee as the stars of heaven for multitude.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like when you go back to what the Lord promised Abraham. His descendants will be as the sands of the sea. I mean, unnumberable. You know what I'm saying? Because wherever we go, we just grow. And our person knows that. That's why they always want to try to stop us from growing and becoming a great nation, because they know that we will be more and mightier than them. We right now we are. You understand? But we gotta come back to these laws, statutes, commandments. You understand?
Right.
For us to come up out of this place. You know what I'm saying? It can be many of us, you know what I mean, as sands of the sea, but if we ain't keeping the commandments, then what? You know what I'm saying? We're just, like slaves here in this nation right now, in this kingdom. Right? That's why it's important for us to come back to our culture, come back to our heritage as Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. You understand? Because the Lord already gave us a promise. He already gave us the land. That land over there is ours. You understand? And it's not only that land, it's the earth, man. Right? We're supposed to have dominion over all the earth.
Right.
But yeah, we worried about what? With Cardi B and what's her new Offset. We worried about that. You on there trying to figure out what's going on the internet, on social media trying to find out what's going on with that. Right? We in everything else but our culture. That's what we have to come back and return to our culture, return to our heritage. You understand? So that we can have that dominion and that power, man. You understand? We already you can't stop us from growing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't stop Israel from growing, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make babies. You know how we do. Blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, we make babies. That's what we do. You know that, right? You understand? But what are we gonna teach to our babies? What are we gonna teach to our children? You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna teach them Christmas? Are we gonna teach them, you know, the so-called New Year's on the January 1st? And that's another thing, man. Are you teaching your children? You getting ready for the New Year's, right? You get putting all this. You getting all excited about the New Year's? They should call it Rent Day, because that's when everything's due. You all happy New Year. Guess what? Yeah, rent is due, the car note is due, the light bill's due, the water bill due, everything due. What the hell are you so happy about? We still being oppressed. We still in hell. We still in captivity. Ain't nothing to be excited about. Your oppressor just finding just a way to get you excited about being a good slave. You understand? Being excited about it. And now it's a new year. You just be excited to try to be a excellent slave. That's why I had to hell with this kingdom, man.
Right.
You understand? This kingdom's gonna be just like how when Egypt was destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? We came to the Americas, a smaller number. Now we're a great number. But let's come back and keep His commandments and let the Lord destroy America like He did Egypt, so that we can come out, you understand, a great multitude again. You understand? Let this place fall so that we can come out and go to our own land. You understand? But first we gotta keep those commandments, man.
Right. We
gotta give up this place. We gotta let this place go so that we can be that nation, man. You understand? So we can love one another again.
Right.
You understand? The only way to do that is by keeping those commandments. What are some of the commandments like? You know, like what it say? Can two walk together? At least they agree. Like, can I walk with you, knowing that you gonna try to sleep on my rib? You understand? Because we know that's against the law. We got to keep those commandments. The commandments, the laws, and the commandments is about brotherhood, man. You understand? That's what those laws and those commandments was given to us for. It's for brotherhood, man. It's for a nation to be together. We have to have laws that govern us, laws that keep us like a glue. The law is like a glue. You know what I'm saying? The commandments is like a glue. That's what keeps us and hold us together. You understand? Why are we so divided right now as a nation? Why are we, you know, you got black folk, you got blacks and Latinos, you know, we go and vote. We go and vote for a president, and you know, you a Democrat, you a Republican, you a LGBTQ, I mean, I don't know what, it's so many different ways we didn't got pulled.
Right.
All of his lies, man.
Right.
You understand? In fact, let me get Luke. Give me 1 second. Let me get Luke. Let me get Satan coming down as lightning. All right, you got that one?
Satan.
Yeah. I believe it's in Luke. Right? You to what about?
Oh,
Hey, go ahead, lift your head up. Oh, for sure.
Conversation.
Yeah, don't put your head on. Don't put your head down like that. Oh, you got that?
Oh, Luke 10:18.
Uh-huh.
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
Uh-huh.
Verse 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you.
Let me tell you something, man. And you come up in here, blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, you know what I'm saying? We come up in here and we get the power to destroy demons,
Right.
to destroy strongholds, destroy lies that we've been taught all of our lives. All of our fathers and our foremothers was taught in the Christian church by our oppressor. You understand? We were taught lies, and now the Lord has given us power to destroy those things, destroy those doctrines, destroy those fables. You understand? So that we can destroy, so that we can come up out of this place, and we're gonna watch our oppressor's kingdom fall as lightning. You understand? All of their lies and all their deceits that they brought up and created a strong kingdom called America, called Babylon the Great. You understand? That's why we go out in those corners and we prophesy against this place. We prophesy against our oppressor. We prophesy against all of our enemies, because they've always been against us. They've been the one feeding us these lies, feeding us these pagan holidays, right?
Right.
You have to prophesy against it so that this place can fall, man. You understand? Fall just like Egypt fell, right? Okay, we can go back to where we was at.
Call 911 con. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 46 and verse 29. And Joseph made ready his chariot and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck and wept on his neck for a good while. Verse 30. And Israel said unto Joseph, now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. Verse 31. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and shew Pharaoh, and say unto him, my brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. Verse 32. And the men are shepherds, for their trade had been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds and all that they have. Verse 33. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, you shall say, what is your occupation? Verse 34. That ye shall say, thy servant's trade hath been about cattle from our youth even unto now. Both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians.
Let me tell you something, man. Joseph, man, see how he's showing love and showing, like, looking out for his family, looking out for his brothers. You understand? Tell him that you are a sheep herder. You understand? Tell them that you do this. This is your occupation. This is your forefathers. This is your father's occupation. This is what we do. So what? Because it's an abomination to the heathens. And they won't leave you alone. You understand? He's telling them to tell them that so that the Egyptians will leave them alone. Protect them. He's protecting his people, protecting his brothers, man. You understand? That's what we ought to do. That's what we have to do as Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. We have to stick together, and then we can provide for each other.
Right.
We can protect each other. You understand? Get opportunities for each other. Grow a community. Grow our own business, and don't let you understand? Let our people go and work for our oppressor, so that they be oppressed at their job. You understand? Working 9 to 5, doing all this, doing whatever your oppressor wants you to do. You out there doing it, and you don't have any protection. You don't have anybody looking out for you. That's why Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, we have to come together, and then we can have our own. We can look out for each other, but we can't do that. You can't do that if we ain't keeping those laws, man. Those commandments, right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 47 and 1. Then Joseph came and told Pharaoh and said, my father and my brethren and their flocks and their herds and all that they have are come out of the land of Canaan. And behold, they are in the land of Goshen. That's awesome.
Oh, that's it. I'm sorry, Christ. We're going to pick up where we left off next week. All right. All right. So with that, we're going to Amadium, which means to stand.
Y'all about to see what's up. Last for all.
Last Charlotte. Say the Lord's Prayer.
All right, everybody, sorry. Turn face to the east. It's the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim.
Dash.
Wadash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemkah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Balakah.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Dalakah. Ayah.
Ayah.
Shah.
Baratza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Tanawa.
Tanawa.
Akam.
Call.
Yawam.
Asalakina.
Salakina.
Abwatina. Bala'ah. Abayayna. Abal. Shaina. Mayan. Rakaya. Laka. Awalakwa. Watapara. Walawanyim. Aman.
In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come.
that will be done
That will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forgive us.
Forgive us.
Forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our
as
debts.
we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into
but
temptation,
deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine
For thine
is the kingdom,
is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, we're gonna salute the Torah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakya.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakya.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakya.
All right, we'll give a courtesy salute. Courtesy salute. Men of Israel. Men of Israel. Madam Shabbat. Amayim. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakya.
Yakim and the Sar give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Madam Shabbat. Amayim. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Latah B'Shem Yahshua.
Yakim Dismissed.